Divinity show. I know y'all like why he got these glasses on, and it's clearly daylight, and he's in the house, so what's shining on him? But I just thought I'd put a little persona on for y'all. These are rock glasses, by the way. Anyway, um, I thought I'd just jump right into some crazy crap that's going on around this country. This country is very crazy, and I'm scared this is where we headed, because there's some people, some crazy and sick folk in the world. Since we left off on the last video talking about weed, we're gonna start talking about weed. How easy it is to get a medical marijuana card in California. And I guess this story broke in Oakland. I saw it on CNN a couple of days ago. And California enforcement is saying how let me take these off. Saying how between 90 and 95% of people who go to the dispensaries, where they give the weed out, uh, they go there, but they're not really sick. That's not really a surprise though. A lot of people I know would do anything to get one of those damn cards. I know people who want to move to Amsterdam strictly because there's marijuana. Anyways, a CNN correspondent, what's his name? Ted Rollins. He uh he went on his own little investigation and he actually purchased a marijuana medical card, and he only had to spend $80, and it took him 20 minutes. He didn't have to do a physical. He didn't have to provide no medical records. He found this doctor on the internet, for God's sakes. It's that simple, people. So if you're looking for an easy way to get high and not get caught by the law, go to Oakland, California. Look up a doctor on the internet. They even got doctors advertising on billboards as to how easy they can get you a card. And then they whole list of illnesses. Get this. They whole list of illnesses are like HIV/AIDS, um, cancer, stuff like that. But at the bottom of the list it lists any other sicknesses or illnesses. I forgot what the actual verbiage was, but that leaves the door open to anybody. You can make up any type of illness. Some stuff from way back in the day, scarlet fever, whatever the hell, and you can get you some bud for it. Y'all might want to try that out. But I mean, it would take relocation to whatever state. I hear they do it in Colorado too. Moving on. What about in uh, Scott County? Was it Scott County? Yeah, Scott County, Missouri. This white guy, who I am guessing is a racist, has a Halloween display um, that the deputy sheriff and the sheriff and all these investigators asked him to take down, and he had to. They actually forced him to take it down because neighbors were complaining. I wish I had a picture, but let me describe it to you. This is how it was. It was a freestanding KKK figure. Then in the tree was hanging a black male figure. What does lynching somebody in the KKK have to do with Halloween? That is that is biographical information about this country's dark past and history. Like I don't know what that has to do with Halloween. Clearly, it's just an excuse to show his ignorance and show his neighbors that he's an asshole and that he has to yet crawl out of the freaking 1960s. Anyways, race and racism is a whole nother topic that we could spend years on and clip sometime in the future. Um, he had a Confederate flag up in this yard. I wish y'all could have seen it. Go to CNN or whatever. You know, trying to hip y'all on to some things. Uh, but that was quite shocking though. And if you're a viewer from the South, comment and let me know. Does stuff like that happen on a regular day basis beyond Halloween? Like on a yearly basis, how often does like stuff like that happen, or how often do you see things like that go on in your neighborhood or in your surroundings? Some more crazy stuff. These fools. It was some women, black women, in Florida in some liquor store. They call it a heist because they stole like a large amount of high top shelf liquor. Guess how they did it? stuffing it up their skirts. So I don't know if they put it in their vaginas or I don't know. I once knew somebody who used to stuff liquor under their breasts because they have big breasts, and she shall remain nameless. But anyways, ain't that crazy though? You that thirsty to be drunk that you sticking bottles up your dress, your skirt? Get your life together in Florida. Y'all need to talk to y'all lady friends. Um, trash bag bandit. Crazy. Two women tried to rob a jewelry store. One was pushing the other one in a wheelchair. I did say wheelchair. This was the getaway vehicle. Now, unfortunately, their plan didn't go as planned. One of the ladies, pulled a trash bag over her upper body and went into the jewelry store, which, mind you, is across the street from where the two ladies live in their apartment. Dumb. And she went into the in the jewelry store, and she pulled out a kitchen knife, and she started demanding, everything. I think that's what it was. She wanted everything, and the clerk at the store, the owner or what have you, pulled out a stun gun. Like, shit, you ain't gonna get me. And she chased her around the store or whatever, and one of the customers tackled her down and waited for the popo to come, and they got her. And the person that was waiting outside with the wheelchair. What was they gonna do? Like, was they gonna do a running? Was it a hill nearby? Was they gonna roll down the hill and get some speed going and just be gone in 60 seconds? I don't know. Next next time, hopefully there is no next time. It sounds like I'm encouraging robberies. But like, why would you pick a wheelchair to be your getaway vehicle? That's dumb. What logical reason would you use a wheelchair for? I don't know. Some more crazy, stupid stuff. Let's see what I got here. Let's move to celebrities and semi-celebrities alike. Oh my God, y'all, why I can't talk today? Anyways, Lindsay Lohan. She going back to rehab. Do y'all even care about Lindsay Lohan? It's like, I mean, her life's screwed up and it's gonna continue to get screwed up or it's gonna get better. Like, it's just two things. She can get better or she can get worse. At this point, I don't really care, but I just thought for anybody who cared about Lindsay Lohan, give y'all a little update on her crash and burn. Um, she got to stay in rehab until January 3rd. And it's purposely past New Year's Eve. The judge told her it was on purpose because, she'd be doing all the drugs on New Year's Eve at the party somewhere. Um, Teen Mom, the girl Amber Portwood, the crazy bitch. Excuse my French and Spanish, but like she is the epitome of bitch, an American bitch. Anyways, she being investigated by the Department of Child and Family Services or Children Protective Services, whatever the hell. And it's because she be beating up on her fiance, and they together one week and separated the next, and she be beating on him. And I guess Child Protective Services is getting involved because she's obviously doing this in front of the child. And clearly the child is being affected by it because she even stated herself on one of the reality shows, the reunion shows, that when her and her fiance tried to kiss, that the daughter, pulled them apart. And she's just all like, no, no, no. Now, if stuff like that is getting to the baby, then, you got a problem. But usually you hear about it the other way around. I don't know. I'm glad finally they getting on a woman's case about domestic violence because, women be going crazy too, beating up on their dudes. About time. Shit, throw her in jail. I want her to go to jail for domestic violence and have a record. And I want the fiance to get a restraining order. You should get a restraining order if you're not gonna hit her back. I tip my hat off to that dude because I would have been bust her in her mouth. And I'm not the one to beat on women and stuff like that. I'm anti-confrontation though, for real. But I would have done decked her in her face. Yeah, cause she tries it real, 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 real tough at the mouth. And I'd have bust her in it. She would have shut up and been on the couch crying. changing the baby diaper somewhere. By the way, I'm not a sexist. I'm not a womanizer or anything like that. But she need to be put in her place. Um, what else? Shaquille O'Neal, crazy self, was in Harvard Square, Massachusetts, posing as a statue. Now, when I first saw this story, I thought he was gonna be like cast into an actual statue. But I'm like, I mean, in Massachusetts for real, some black dude in the middle of some type of public square standing there, and they gonna make a statue for him. But anyways, he actually just went there, sat down on a tile, and just was like posed, like blinking, but everything else staying still. And it was like for like an hour or so. I wonder if they paid him for that. And if they did, you could have paid me. Y'all could pay me to do that. I'll sit still for you, and I won't even blink. Anyways, I thought that was that. Them people don't got no life. They went over there to get pictures, and they was all hugged up under them, doing their little photo poses and stuff. Yeah, that was crazy. Um, MTV doing another reality show, kind of I guess similar to the Real World, but it's called Skins, and it won't start until January of next year anyway. And but they promise sex, drugs, love, and friendship. All that good stuff that us people like to look at. What do you guys feel about reality shows? Is it going too far? Like, cause most of the programming that's on television right now is reality based. Death of the sitcom. Like, there are no more sitcoms. Ain't no more Martin. You know, sitcoms, regular sitcoms. Everything is reality show. As a matter of fact, I'm getting a reality show tomorrow. They're giving them out downtown. I'm just playing. Um, what else do I have here before I jump into BT? What do I don't have anything else? Okay, we're gonna talk about BET's top 10 rappers.